We're joined now by junior running back Fred Winborn out of North Hollywood, California. Fred, you set a new school record Saturday night against Eastern New Mexico, 263 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. What's it kind of mean to you to break a record held by Johnny Bailey?
Well, it just means a lot to my career and what it do for my future and what's the future hold for me, showing people what I can do and the things I could do once I get the ball as many times as I got it that day.
Did you have any idea that you were getting close to the school record?
No, actually, that wasn't even on my mind. I was just trying to run hard and score as many times as I can. My family had came to the game, so I was trying to do a lot to impress them too. So I was just running hard and trying to score touchdowns.
How big of a win was it for the team, considering a number of other teams in the region lost?
Well, it was a big win. Actually, every game is a good win every time we play any team in our conference. So the game was big, and it helped our confidence going into the next week, and it's going to help us out in the future.
Now, you mentioned next week you guys take on Abilene Christian, who 2 weeks ago was #1 in the nation. They're coming off of 2 tough losses in a row. But they also boast a rushing defense that's allowing less than 35 yards per game, so you're going to have your work cut out. What's going to be the key for the offense to be able to move the ball against a defense like that?
Just come out from the start of the game to the end of the game, executing and taking care of what we have to do and making blocks, doing the little things. And if everybody take care of the little things, then big things will happen.
Now you guys have everyone's kind of mentioned they want to win a Lone Star Conference championship this year. You guys are 2 games away from that. Is it kind of you can almost see the prize at the end of the tunnel?
Well, no, not me, actually. I've been through a lot of big games, and it's not there till you really accomplish it. So we still got a lot of things to work on, and still got 2 big games ahead of us to be able to see it. Once we get it on our hand, then that's when we gonna have it in the hand to see.
All right. Thanks, Fred.
Yeah.
All right. We're joined by senior quarterback Billy Garza out of Brownsville. Billy, team got another big win this week against Eastern New Mexico, and you got to hand off to a guy who broke Johnny Bailey's single-game rushing record. What's it like when you're the quarterback watching something like that happen, when really you're handing it off and then you're just kind of looking at what's going on?
You know, it's amazing. He's a great runner, and I really didn't know he had that many yards until they announced it there in the fourth quarter. It just like seemed like he never really had that one 100-yard gain or 70-yard or 80-yard gain. So it didn't really seem. But as we went back and looked over it, was just 10 yards here, 15 yards here, 10, 15. And he went back and forth, and before you knew it, he ended up having a crazy amount of numbers. It's just awesome when someone does something like that. So it was really cool.
Now you guys jumped out to the early lead 28-7, and then they just kind of hung around. They started moving the ball well in the second half. Were you ever kind of nervous that they might be able to come back, or did you guys kind of always feel like you had it under control?
I want to say maybe there a little bit in the fourth, especially when it came down to that onside situation. But prior to that, I knew we could move the ball against them. We just, for some reason, when it came out in the second half, we were flat. We couldn't get anything going offensively. So, that hurt us a little bit. But, I wasn't too worried about, the way our team could handle adversity and stuff like that. And I thought we did all right.
Now, with everybody probably expecting Fred to get the ball on a key 3rd and 3 situation late in the game, you kept it yourself and got the 4 yards for the first down that allowed you guys just to run out the clock. Was that something? Is that a read you made, or was that just the call coming from the from up top?
Well, it was a read, but there had been a few plays. I have no problem handing the ball off to Fred. Personally, I'd rather do that because I'd rather him. He's a better runner than I am, obviously. But the end, they were doing something that I knew that if I gave him the ball, he might get the first down. I knew if I were to pull it, I'd have keep the ball, I'd have a way better chance. So I just kept it, and I was able to get the first down.
All right, looking ahead, you guys got Abilene Christian. They were #1 in the nation 2 weeks ago. Now they've lost 2 straight close ball games. How do you guys prepare for them? They have one of the top defenses in the league.
You just got to prepare like it is any other week. We got to come out. I guess even more this week with fully focused in every practice, every rep that we take, and they're gonna bring we're gonna go up there to face a great team, and we just gotta handle our own. I think if we have a good week in practice, we have a good bus ride, everything, I think we should be okay.
What are can you guys kind of smell the conference championship? You're getting close, 2 games away, or is it still you guys are just looking at this week?
Just looking at this week, I want to say that no one is oblivious to what could be in the future, but we don't we don't like to dwell on it. We don't like to think about it. We understand what's at stake, but at the same time, we also understand that if we don't handle up until that point, that what we're going for won't happen.
All right, thanks, Billy.
Thank you.